So this is the view from my hotel room. Looks like someone painted it. I have a couple more videos for tomorrow, or yeah, you'll see it today. Buen Camino. Well, I leave today for home. Actually, that's not true. I leave today for Madrid on a train, and then home early morning tomorrow. Just wanted to take one last look at the cathedral here. Just the detail is just absolutely incredible. I'm hoping to get to the place where they had in the movie where you put your hand on the statue of St. James, and there's a handprint there from all the people who have done the same over the years. So we'll see if we can get to do that. A little overcast today. I know the entrance to the church is around the other side, but I'll do a little research here. I've got time today. I don't leave till 3 o'clock, so we'll see if we can find that, where that's at. Okay. And across the way there is a museum, which on its own is huge. So, more to come. So in front of me is a fountain that leads to the entrance, which is under construction, of the cathedral. And that's where we entered for Mass yesterday. Right through that tunnel right there. Well, good morning, Tracy. No, I'm not in Spain. I'm actually at the Metro Parks in Cleveland. Decided to do the final sign-off on the series with a little bit of review and not my mug. Good for you. So a couple videos prior to this was taken the last day of my stay in Compostela. Last day and night, actually. There was a couple in the night too. So before I close out the series, I want to thank all of you for watching my daily videos. I hope you had as much fun watching and viewing the videos as I did making them on my walk on the Camino de Santiago. I also want to thank you for your comments, your encouragement, your words, and your encouraging words rather, and your prayers. I mean, that really meant a lot to me along the way. Your texts, all those messages, I can guarantee you were read, and most of them reread. So I really sincerely appreciate that. I want to thank a couple other. Camino Ways was the tour company that I used, and they scheduled the entire trip for me, with the exception of my flights and my train. But they gave me such great guidance and booked all my hotels, transferred my luggage, and that headache was not part of my agenda thanks to them. And they did a great job. My luggage moved from hotel to hotel every night, and it was seamless. It sometimes reached my hotel before I got there. So it was, if I checked in at 11 o'clock in the morning, the luggage was sitting right there. So they did a great job, and for a great price too. So if you're interested, you can feel free to reach out to me on the cost. I also, prior to planning this trip, had hundreds of questions, and they were very, very good about answering the questions before I even made a commitment. So these guys were really good at what they did, and I really appreciated their involvement on the planning process. I want to thank Nancy at Camino Experience. She does a podcast and some really, really valuable information on on what you should be doing and what you should be looking out for, tips and tricks and so forth on the Camino, and specifically the Camino Frances. I also want to thank my friends over there at Camino Tellers, Erica and Ricky, and again, they had a podcast and they do a lot of tips and tricks and training and things to think about on your Camino, and that was very helpful. I used a lot of their information, so that was really nice to have that as a resource. I also want to thank my new friends. You know, I met a lot of people from around the world, and it was an amazing experience, and thank you for meeting and talking with me and engaging and laughing and walking the miles that we walked together. It really made my experience that much more special. A couple more here. Just Vertical Runner. You guys were great in fitting me with my proper shoes. Prescription Fitness, you got me ready for the trip physically, and that was absolutely instrumental in me finishing the Camino. So thank you guys again. Last but not least, my friends and family, my wife, for all of you for your support and your encouraging words along the way. It was, like I said, it was an amazing experience, and one that is, for me, life-changing. It was just an incredible experience, and I'm so glad. I'm glad to be home, but part of me misses the walking day to day and looking at the sights and the sounds and the people of northern Spain. It was incredible. It's been a fantastic journey. Thank you for joining me, and for now, Glen Camino.